Good afternoon, everybody. Time for another BrickBucks update. Once again, my name is Jim, and this is where we talk about Lego investing and reselling. So before we get into the BrickLink video, I just want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart, and I'm serious. We have seen a highly unusual increase in our likes. So that makes me feel good. We had our Ghostbusters video. I think that was the highest liked video that we ever had on this channel. So I would really like to thank you for that. It means a lot. And also, I would like you to, if you don't mind, go ahead and like this video. Greatly appreciate it. So we're going to get into BrickLink now, and I've been waiting to make this video for a while. I say on my videos often, if you know what you're doing, and when it comes to BrickLink, I really don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I know a little bit compared to Amazon and eBay, but this is a new animal to me. I've been familiar with BrickLink for a while. My only experience with BrickLink is that I ordered one Batmobile set from BrickLink. Great experience, by the way. And I've also had conversations with people in the past, and they've talked to me about how they have made money putting pieces together, sets that are retired, and reselling them. So there's definitely money to be made on BrickLink. And like I said, I am not as experienced with BrickLink as I am Amazon and eBay, but we're just going to go ahead and talk about the potential and the opportunity that this website has to offer. So real quick, we're going to talk about one of my favorite sets that I don't own. This is the Bat Pod, and folks, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section. I believe that the backstory to this Bat Pod is that it was never for sale. I believe that they had a max of 500 of these Bat Pods, and they were raffled off. I don't think, pretty certain it wasn't sold, and I never had an opportunity to get it. I wanted it whenever I heard that it was coming out, but I never had an opportunity. And as I'm putting together this video, I'm saying to myself, "Oh my gosh, I could order one of these, and I mean, it'll be a little bit expensive, but nothing compared to what people are selling it for right now." So on eBay, you could see that an unopened set is going for, well, it hasn't been sold yet, but it's currently being listed at $1,749 and change. If we go to Amazon, we're going to see, $1,700 and change as well. But the interesting thing is the first listing right here, right? This says a Lego Batpod, 100% authentic and rare, parts no box. So when you click on here, you can see that this gentleman has sold 3 already, and this is the last one. When you look at the description, it says here, digital instructions can be downloaded from Lego, which is great. You could get any set instructions when it comes to Lego. So he's pretty much just selling the pieces right here. And as far as I know, did not come from the actual box. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to put together our own Bat Pod, and we're going to see how much it's going to cost. And we're only going to do this with the Bat Pod. I have some other sets already loaded. Sorry about that. I did Pod. So for those people that don't have any experience with BrickLink, I just kind of want to walk you through it. Just like, I was messing around with it before this video, trying to piecemeal it together. And it's very easy to, acquire the pieces for a set that is retired, or a set that's not retired, but you can just go to a Lego store and buy it yourself. So we went ahead and we clicked on the Bat Pod. What we're going to do is we're going to go to Part Out. Then we're going to go ahead and name it, and I believe I already named it Bat Pod one time, so we're going to rename it something else. Pod. We'll do Bat Pod 2. And then submit for edit. All right, then we're going to go ahead and scroll all the way down as it's loading. And we're going to click Add to Wanted List. Part out successful. Let's view it. So these are all the parts for the Bat Pod. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to click Buy All. And then we could go ahead and we could select the Bricklink shops that have these parts. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and click Auto Select. Usually you have to get these pieces from different Bricklink stores, and the website will just go ahead and compile the stores you need to purchase it from, and then it'll give you a final price. So you could see, to piece this together, this costs $103.59, which isn't bad considering a unopened box goes for $1,700, right? And then you have this gentleman going back. He is selling it for $169.95. And again, it says he's already sold 3, so he's already made some profit. Now, the profit isn't a lot, but the good thing about this is you don't have to wait for a set to retire. This is something, if you were to order, you could immediately go ahead and list on eBay. His profit would probably be somewhere around $40, which isn't a lot, but if you're getting into a rhythm and you're able to scale it, maybe even get to that mark of $100 an hour, there may be potential there. So he's selling it for $169 and change. When I was loading this video, I think I saw somebody doing a similar thing on Amazon. Let's take a look real quick. Okay, so we have like new. Here we go. What is this? All parts needed to build a set. Instructions via PDF. No physical instructions or box. So this guy right here is selling this for $800. Not sure how often he's selling this. But let me tell you, folks, that's a pretty good deal, turning somewhere around $100 into $800. That's definitely going out there and getting it. So that's it when it comes to the Bat Pod. I do have the performance on Camel, and it seems like for most of the year the price is around $1,700. The first one was sold at $3,000, and that's this is all third party. This was never sold on Amazon, which is why there's no information on that. So the next thing we're going to do is, and again, I already loaded these sets, so I don't have to walk you through each one, right? This right here is my first Lego set that I ever sold, the R2-D2 set number 10225. I'll never forget that number. And you could see on Amazon, it's being sold for $488 and change. And, the pieces right here on Bricklink, it has at $208 and change. So, if you're able to finagle it to where, you're unable, you could just sell it without the box, and there's some buyers, I mean, that's pretty cheap. I mean, this set retailed for $180. So, you're going from $180 to $208, which isn't bad. I'm sure there's somebody out there that is willing to buy this, especially during Q4, and you can make, at least $50 profit on it, probably more. And you could probably sell maybe, I don't know, I'm just spitballing here, maybe one a week during Q4, just throwing it out there. And when we go to this set right here, I said to myself, okay, are we able to do the bell bowing, the forbidden set on Bricklink? It's currently selling for $380. Not as much as the $1,100 and $1,500 that it was going for a few months back. But whenever I typed in the bell bowing, this came up right here, which is curious, right? Because Bricklink, if you don't know, is recently owned by Lego. And I find that a little bit funny that these pieces are unable to be acquired to put the bell bowing together. Now, I may have said this in a previous video. There are no, new or exclusive pieces with the bell bowing. This is something that you could piece together yourself. The only thing I believe that is different from the bell bowing is that there are some of the Technic parts that come with the bell bowing that are a different color that you can't get anywhere else. But if you're not worried about the color of the part, this is a set that you should be able to go ahead and piece together. But I guess you just can't do it on Bricklink. And I said, that's strange. Let me go on Amazon just out of curiosity to see what this is selling for. And they're not even selling this on Amazon. I don't know if Lego asked them not to or whatever. If somebody knows, please put it in the comments below. So the next set that I put together is this guy right here. This is the Mars Curiosity rover. This was a Lego Ideas set, pre-Lego Ideas. This was back whenever it was a Kuso set. It's going for $528 and change. Guess how much, folks? Guess how much you could get this set for if you didn't care about the physical instructions or the box. You're going from $528 and change to $28 and change. So I'm sure you can find somebody out there that's willing to pay $128 and change on this, and you just made $100. And the thing about this is, and I forgot to mention it earlier, whenever you're choosing your pieces, you can choose new pieces. There's the option for the new pieces. So I mean, you could put together that Curiosity rover for $28. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I thought about doing it with the Bat Pod, but I didn't want to spend $100. Just for fun, I might go ahead and purchase the pieces and list it and see what happens. Maybe this is November. Maybe I should do it sooner than later before Christmas and see if anyone will bite that hook that I'm laying out there, right? So finally, this right here is the Lego Speed Champions Bugatti. This is the car that has such a huge return on investment, and I've talked about this on the Speed Champions videos in the past. This car went, I believe, for $14 and change, $14.99, and now it's being sold for $149 and change. Now, if you go to Bricklink, you could get all the pieces for that vehicle for $45. And, real quick, one of the reasons, and you may be saying to yourself, $45 for a set that was $14, why is that? Well, if you go to edit and you click on here and you scroll down, you'll see the reason why it's a little bit higher than what you thought. And that's because this sticker sheet right here, a Bricklink store is selling it for $20. So if you're able to get around that, which I don't see how you're able to, you're able to knock $20 off of that price, and you're able to make it 25 and change. But this is with the box and instructions, of course. If you go to eBay, you may have a little bit of difficult time selling it and making a profit because it's just not going as high as it is on Amazon. So that's a quick tour of Bricklink. I like Bricklink. I don't have a lot of time to spend on it, but just for fun, I am going to commit to purchasing that Lego Curiosity rover. I will go ahead and purchase the pieces for it, and hopefully I'll get it before Christmas, and I'll go ahead and list it. It's going for 28 bucks. Maybe I'm just spitballing here. Maybe I could put it for $75. Somebody can give me an offer. Since I'm doing this for fun, I'll take 50 bucks. And we'll see what happens. Once again, my name is Jim with brickbucks.net. Always, my friends, come on, this is Q4. Always go out there and get it.